All right. Okay, well, we're definitely going to need Blessing of Freedom. That's a given. The hell? Ah, requires 3 holy power. Okay. That's why. Okay, so... No, this is all wrong. Clear everything. We want... Hey, what's up, Brian? How's it going? I'm just looking at... I am looking at the Protection Paladin, and I know it's probably not going to be any good for PvP, but I'm going to play around with it anyway, just because it's fun. It's fun to play around with different things. So, do we want Turn Evil? Probably. Do we want Obduracy? Speed increased by 2% and damage taken from air effects reduced. Maybe. Do we want Repentance? No, we want Blinding Light. Armor Critical Strike? Yes, we definitely want that. Consecration heals you and 5 allies within it. We're going to want to have some healing. Strikes the Golden Pass, strikes the lowest health ally. Successfully interrupting enemies with Rebuke or Avenger Shield casts an extra Hammer of the Righteous. Hmm. Shield of the Righteous heals you and up to 2 nearby allies. What is Shield of the Righteous? I don't even know what all these abilities are. Let's see. We've got Hammer of the Righteous. Okay, Shield. Yeah, we definitely want that. Blessing of Freedom increases movement speed 30%, and you gain Blessing of Freedom when you cast on a friendly target. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. You got a rogue to 70. Oh, you hate it? Really? You actually hate it, huh? I was watching some of the high level, 3v3 PvP world bracket stuff, and the rogues were doing pretty well. But man, rogue is such a high skill. I mean, every time I think about playing rogue, I'm like, man, it's just such a high skill ceiling. It's like I've played rogue in the past, and I've been very good. I've been very good on rogues in the past, but since I've been out of the game on rogues for so long, it's just like, man, I'd have to play. It's one of those classes you got to play a lot. Like you got to put in a lot of time on a rogue to get up to speed, And the other thing about rogue that makes me not want to play rogue is that the one problem I have with retail WoW is all the ability bloat, because it's hard for me to keybind everything because there's just so many abilities, and I have a hard time because I'm very particular with my keybinds, and rogues are one of the worst keybind. They're one of the worst classes for that. Usually because you're like, oh, I gotta have kick, and I've gotta have focus kick, and I've gotta have, and I've gotta have, if just in case you do have shadow step, you used to have like kick, focus kick, shadow step kick. I mean, you'd have 3 keybinds for so many of your abilities, like 3 keybinds for blind, 3 keybinds for, and you might have like focus kick target, focus kick arena target 1, focus kick arena target 2. I mean, it's just the amount of keybinds. But I think using mouse over definitely is going to help. Like I'm starting to use mouse over macros a lot more than I used to, and I think that definitely helps. But you play rogue as your first tune at launch, but it's just not the same. It's just, yeah. The thing is, I'm a subtlety rogue player, so I have a hard time playing other versions of rogue other than subtlety. The other thing about rogues the reason I don't enjoy playing rogues as much as I used to is because I like to be in the middle of the fray. I like to be right in the middle of big battles, and that's why I like the protection where I can just jump right in there, and and I don't get blown up right away. I enjoy classes that aren't like super squishy. And a rogue, honestly, a lot of times you spend time in stealth, so you're not always in the action. And if you do get caught out in the open, you can get blown up pretty easily, to be honest. Well, I guess not. You have a lot of ways to get away for sure. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out. I'm playing around with a talent build for this protection paladin. So let's see. Avenging Wrath, call upon the light to become an after retribution, increasing your damage and healing. Yeah, we definitely want that. Definitely want that. Got Sanctified Blade, armor increased by 5%, stamina increased by 5%, and damage taken from area. Oh yeah, we definitely want this. Definitely want that. I don't care about that. Not right now, anyway. After you spend 20 power, your next word of glory echoes. Speed increased by 2 and damage taken. Let's go ahead and grab that just because it's more damage reduction. Okay, grab that. It's kind of funny. You end up grabbing a lot of this stuff. I don't know, but Crusader Ore increased the amount of speed. Yeah. I mean, Crusader Ore is nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna worry about Turn Evil right now. And not gonna worry about that. Your spells and abilities have a chance to cause your target to erupt. Shield of the Righteousness grants 5% bonus armor. Yeah, I like that. Why not? Your auto attack steal? No. Reducing the cooldown of your Divine Shield. Reduces the cooldown of your Divine Shield, Ardent Defender. Divine Shield, which right now is 3.5. This is going to reduce it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Holy Power spinning abilities, 7% chance to move next one. Free. Haste increased by 2 and Judgment cooldown reduced. Yes, we want this. Definitely. Divine Tolerance. Cast Avenger Shield on up to 5 targets. Generates 1. How much does Divine Shield damage? Cast Avenger Shield. How much does it do? 16? Yeah, sure, why not? And what's this one? After casting Divine Tool, you instantly cast Avenger Shield every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. Divine Tool's cooldown is reduced. What's the cooldown on it? 1 minute cooldown, or we can reduce the cooldown by 15 seconds. Let's do the cooldown reduction. And Mastery increased by 2 and Strength. Yep. And when you cast 3 Holy Power Journey abilities, you gain Blessing of Dawn. When you consume Blessing of Dawn, you gain Blessing of Dusk. Your next Holy Power spending abilities to increase damage. I don't really know if any of this is great or not. After you spend 20 power, your next word echoes. Golden Path strikes. While Consecration. Your shield just damage. And healing. Ooh, I like that. You leveled a pally. It was kind of boring. Oh yeah. I think paladins aren't. To me, paladins aren't in a good place. Like I don't like what they've really. Well, I think the biggest problem I have with. Sorry, I'm really tired. I think the biggest problem I have with World of Warcraft is just I feel like there's a lot of ability bloat. And even though a lot of the abilities seem interesting, I'm not sure that all of them are really... I feel like we could kind of clean up the abilities a little bit, kind of simplify it just a little bit. I don't want to simplify it too much, because I think it's really cool to have lots of options. But I do think we could simplify it a little bit and try to add a little bit more interplay between abilities. Trying to create more like combinations or like trying to keep more like combos. I'd like to see more kind of combo-based stuff added to the game. Like if you can pull off... this ability followed by this ability followed by this ability without getting interrupted, it's going to be really good. And of course, a lot of people are going to, the cool thing about that is people are going to figure out that that's what you're trying to do. And they're going to use their CC to try and interrupt your combo. And then you could even add combo breakers into the game. I'd love to see more of that kind of stuff added. And that way, and then to basically also pull stuff out of the game. There's a lot of stuff in the game that's not really, I just feel like it's too much. Like when I'm playing my protection warrior, the fact that I can stun you. Like I'm trying to remember all the abilities I have on the protection warrior now. My brain's not working, but I've got fear. I can fear you. I can shockwave you. I can throw that hammer that stuns you, right? And then I've got another one. I'm forgetting one. So I've got I literally have 4 CCs or interrupts. It's kind of crazy, That's to me that's too many, It's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, I think the Paladin's going to totally suck, but let's go ahead and play around with it just for the heck of it to see what happens. Touch of Light, your spells have a chance to cause your target to erupt in blinding light, dealing holy damage or healing an ally. It sounds really stupid, to be honest. Each holy arrangement has a 5% chance to cause your consecration to flare up, dealing damage. Okay, a lot of this sounds like PvE shit. Judgment of Light. Judgment causes the next 5 successful attacks against target to heal the attacker. I definitely kind of like the idea of that. Blessing of Sacrifice. What's this? After Blessing of Sacrifice ends, 3% of the total damage it diverted is added to your next judgment as bonus damage. It's kind of weird. Reduces the cooldown of your Blessing. Say, Blessing of Sacrifice blesses a party or raid member, reducing their damage taken by 30%, but you suffer. I really don't want to fuck around with that too much. Oh, we definitely want this. After you spend 20 on your next party, echoes. Let's do this one and this one. Okay, so I'm definitely focusing on stuff that does a lot of passive healing. I want to because if I'm going to play this character in a battlegrounds, I want to have a lot of passive healing so that I can try to stay alive, and then we'll see about damage. The first order of business when I try to play a tank in a battleground is I want to make sure that I don't die, because if I'm dying as a tank, then it's kind of pointless. It's, what's the point? So we're going to try to see if we can survive, and then if we can actually feel like we can survive, then we'll start looking at how can we take away some of that survivability and start pushing it more into damage. All right, so here we're definitely going to go with the Righteous. I just can't stand the Blessed Hammer. I mean, I think it's better, to be honest. I actually think Blessed Hammer is better. It's just, it doesn't do as much damage, and it's just annoying. It's a button. It feels very spammy, so I'm not going to go with that. Every 3 shields of righteousness make your next word of glory cost no holy power. Okay. When you avoid a melee attack or use Hammer of the Righteous, you have a 20% chance to reset the remaining cooldown. Yeah, I definitely like that. Your block chances increase. Yep, I like that. And when your Shield of Righteousness expires, you gain 10%. Shield of Righteousness increases your strength and stamina by 2%. Both of these kind of suck, to be honest. You gain 10% block chance and deal damage to all attackers for 4 seconds. Yeah, what the hell? They both sound kind of crappy. Your chance to block spells. Oh, we definitely want that. Grand Crusader's chance to occur. Grand Crusader is... Well, yeah, okay, that's fine. We like that. We like that. When you use Avenger Shield, your block chances increase. I definitely like that. Light of Titans. Yes, I like this one. Improved. I never reduce the damage taken by an additional or blessing of spell warning parting. Cannot be used. Blesses a party member, granting immunity to magic damage. We definitely want this one. And Sentinel. Call upon light and gain 50 stacks of Designer's All. Increase your maximum health. Reduce your damage. Active your damage and healing is increased by 20%. I don't know which one's better. Sentinel. This one. Call upon light and become an avatar retribution. Increase your critical strike chance by 20%. I don't think... Yeah, we don't need that. I think Sentinel's got to be better. We want Guardian. You cast... Hold on a second. Heard my wife rummaging around in the kitchen. Well, didn't know if she needed me. Your concentration is 7% larger enemies sit within it have a 50% reduced movement speed. I don't know. Do we want 50? I mean, I think the reduced movement speed is probably, what the hell, we'll get it. Your Avenger Shield is imbued with Holy Fire, causing it to deal. That sounds kind of garbage. It's like, the thing about Paladin, it just feels like a lot of these things just don't sound great. I mean, on the surface, they're like, oh, it's kind of cool, like, you know, like your Avenger Shield is imbued with Holy Fire, ooh, causing it to deal holy damage to all enemies. But the thing is, that's not very much damage, you know? It's like the damage is too weak. You know? But we'll just take it. For the hell of it, we'll try it out. Why not? So your Ranger Shield is imbued with Holy Fire. Actually, let's not take that. Not yet. When you cast Word of Glory on someone other than yourself, also heal yourself. Casting Word of Glory grants you additional 50% block chance. Yeah. Judgment has 2 charges. The Grand Crusader now also reduces the cooldown of Judgment. When you use Word of Glory on someone other than yourself, healing is increased by up to 100%. Base, that sounds... Man, that you could throw some crazy good heals. This would be good for like arena if you... Too bad protections would probably sucks in there. It's gonna be... Protection's probably gonna suck. Every 3 shields of righteousness makes your next word... No, that's garbage. I don't really care about that. Also, Major Shield also shields you for 8 seconds, where 60% as much damage as it dealt. Yeah, I definitely like that. Spinning Holy Fire grants you 1% haste per finisher for 12 seconds, stacking up to 3%. If it helps reduce cooldowns, it could be okay. Your Hammer of the Righteous deals 20% increased damage. It's like, meh. Well, do we want Tears Enforcer? Your Ranger Shield, that's really the question right now. So which one of these do we want? When you cast Word of Glory on someone other than yourself, its healing is increased by up to 100% based on target's missing health. When you cast Word of Glory on someone other than yourself, it also heals you. I mean, both of these sound kind of cool. Let's try this one. We'll see if we can use this to heal people in battlegrounds. Call upon the light and become an avatar. Not really. You lay hands on my shield. Yes, I like that. Yes. I have tiered us to increase damage. 20% reduce cooldown. Your shield increases the damage of your next shield. Righteous. No. How much damage does it do? Okay, so if it does 300% increased damage, and it has a reduced cooldown by 25%. Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's get rid of that. So the cooldown is 45 seconds. So 25% was going to be what? Like 10% is 4.5 seconds. So 9, like 11 something. So it's going to knock it down to like 33.5 seconds or something. Okay, and each time you hit by a major shield reduces the remaining cooldown on Guardian of Ancient Kings. When you drop below 30%, you become infused with Guardian of Ancient Kings for 4 seconds. Yes. And each time you hit. Yes, I like that. When a major shield strikes a single enemy, it deals 100% additional damage. Major shield doesn't increase damage to its primary target. Enemies hit by Ranger Shield deals 0% reduced. Each target with your Ranger Shield gains 5% parry. For each target hit, you gain 5% parry. Kind of interesting. Still unsure of these here, though. Ranger Shield increases the damage of your next shield of the righteous by 20% for each target hit, stacking up to 5 times. Wow. So if I hit like Avenger Shield increases the damage of your next shield of the righteous by 20% for each target hit, stacking up to 5 times. Let's grab that just for the hell of it. I'm curious what that's going to do. During Divine Shield, all targets within 15 yards are taunted. Don't care. You next by Cast of Judgment, generate 2 additional holy power. It's kind of good, but not great. Call upon light, becoming Avatar Retribution, causing Judgment to generate 1 additional holy power. I don't know. It says it combines with Avenging Wrath. Avenger Shield just doesn't really do that much damage. 18,623. We can double that if it only hits 1 person. Now, is that... It says it's replaced by Sentinel. Where is Sentinel? Okay, Sentinel. Calling light, I gain 15 seconds of design. Combines with Avenging Wrath. Damage dealing increased. I don't really know what that means, but replaced by Sentinel. Does that mean like these are merged together? They work together? Well, I'm not sure what that means. Do we want to do more damage to a single target, or do we want to increase my survivability? We'll try Crusader's Resolve. And here we've got holy armaments, and we need to pick for each holy power cast, your next concentration deals damage or healing immediately. Casting holy power abilities increases the damage healing of your next hammer of righteousness. For each holy power ability cast, your next concentration deals 39% damage. Yes. Imbue your weapon with the power of light, increasing your armor by 5% and your primary stats. Ooh. Imbue your weapon with the power of light, increasing your stamina by 3 and cause your holy power abilities to sometimes unleash a burst of healing. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we got this ability. What is this like 1.9 second cast lasts an hour. Okay. So I'll take this here. All right. Now, let's take a look. The other abilities we don't have on our bars are... So I spent like a good hour. I mean, I spent like probably more than that. I spent almost 2 hours, no joke, creating my kind of weak auras here. And as you guys know, because of the amount of skills that exist in retail now, I actually, unfortunately, have to create some weak auras to help me try to manage the rotation of my abilities and how I'm using them. It's just, it works the best for me. You know, I can't just like not have these because I don't want my eyes to have to look all the way down here. You know, I want to be able to look just barely below my character to see. In fact, I might move this stuff up, but for now it's good where it is. I do think I'm missing, let's see, I want to make sure I have keybinds for everything. Okay, I am missing one. I know I'm missing at least one ability. Blessing, Consecration, Crusader, Devotion. What is this? Petition light on behalf of fallen. Oh, this is just like a resurrection. Okay. Does this do anything? No. Taunt. Do I even have T on my bars anywhere? I don't see it. Oh, it was already right there. Okay, I got it. Our defender, yep, I have 2, yep. Yeah. Sentinel. And, okay. I think we have just about everything. Options, key bindings, quick keybind mode, boom. Action bar 2, button 9. Okay, that's fine. All right. So, rotations. Sentinel. That's a weird icon for Sentinel. Fitting stacks, design resolve, increase your maximum health. What does divine resolve do? Because I have no idea. Divine resolve? I have no idea what divine resolve. Call upon light, increase fitting stacks of design resolve, increasing your maximum health by 1%, reducing your damage taken per stack for 16 seconds. After 1 second, you will begin to lose. Okay, so basically, we've got 30% reduced damage. Increases my health by 15%. Each 3 holy spell ever spent will delay the loss. While active, your damage and healing is increased. Okay. And we do more damage. Okay. Then probably going to start off with that. Yeah. Wow, we got 2 stacks. I wonder how we ended up with 2 stacks of Judgment. That must be one of the talents we have. Okay, I saw us pushing around 40k DPS, so... Alright, we're gonna go Battlegrounds, tank. So, it's weird. We do have another ability that's very bizarre too, which is this one right here, called Moment of Glory. For the next 15 seconds, you generate an absorb shield for 25% of all the damage you deal. So it feels like rotationally, like if you wanted to go in, you would... it feels like you would start off with your Sentinel, go in, throw down your Consecrate, right? Because you do gain benefit from Consecrate. You can see here, Consecration heals you and 5 allies. Let's actually look it up, right? So, Consecrated Ground and Consecration Flame. So we do have Consecrated Ground as well. It consecrates larger and reduces movement speed.
I see some valuable resources in the area.
And Consecrated Flame we don't have. Consecration lasts 2% larger and its damage is increased, so we don't have that. Okay. But I figure you pop Sentinel, you drop Consecrate, you Judge, you pop, let's see, probably going to pop Eye of Tear.
You can kiss
Oh,
your
shit.
ass goodbye.
Wasn't really ready to get... I'm not really used to my character. I'm certainly not ready to PvP a mage. Yeah, it definitely wasn't ready to attack a mage. I don't know what level he was, but I'm only level 72 currently. But I figure Sentinel, Consecrate, Judgment, Eye of Tear. Right, we'll toss down Eye of Tear. We're just going to reduce the damage, all the damage the enemies deal to me. Then we can probably throw in Divine Toll. Divine Toll is really good in Battlegrounds when we want to generate Holy Power really quickly, because we're going to generate 1 Holy Power for every Avenger Shield we hit, which if we're in a group of a bunch of people, it's going to be 5 Holy Power. We also have Searing Glare. Searing Glare is kind of crap because it's a cast. And we also have Blinding Light, which is nice because it's instant cast. So we have a lot of abilities. Oh, there's the mage. Let's see what level he was. He's level 80. So no surprise that he killed me. Exposing. What's up, dude? So, I should probably pick up Herbalism, because right now I think I just have Mining. Okay, bonus objective. Okay, Hmm. So another thing that's going to be probably worth looking at is how much healing are we doing? Let's take a look. Let's just let these guys hit me a little bit so we can take some damage. So we actually have a little bit of, although they aren't really doing much damage to me. Reduce damage with Eye of Tear. We're going to proc this really weird ability. Keep our shield block up, keep our consecrate down, throw in our weird, what is it called? Our moment of glory. Keep consecration up, keep our shield block up, Avenger shield, judgment, consecration, and okay, fine. And we did, let's see, we did 7,173 healing. Okay, moment of glory. Lots of different sources of healing. Golden Path is just our stupid. Lots of sources of healing. So we have this ability here, which gives us the shield based on how much damage we do. We've got our consecrate. I still don't really understand what the heck. This ability does. I gotta find. Okay, this one here. Sacred Weapon. Will the light coalesce and become manifest as armor wielded by your. So while wielding Sacred Weapon, your spells and abilities have a chance to deal additional damage or healing. Effect is increased. Okay. What's up? Not much. I'm just playing around with this Protection Paladin, just for fun, just for shits and giggles. See if I like it. You like that one? Yeah. I would say I don't really like the keybind I have for this skill, this ability. Okay, well, we're doing a battleground, so this will be the real test to see if the character has any kind of survivability. Oh, what is this shit all about? Why is this window so big? Whatever. And we don't have much health. 3361. This person has 33. This person has 20. Just judging my health base as everybody else to see how good or bad I am. I have kind of more health than a lot of people. Do we have any? No, not really. We do have some healing potions. 840 some odd thousand. That's not too bad. Only have 5 of them though. And we're gonna go with Aura. We also have Crusader Aura. Okay, I don't know what it's on to. This is going to be very interesting. Very aggressive team here. They all want to go right into combat. Since they do, I'm going to stick with my teammates. Go down. Oh, this is just... They're scared. I'm the one who's scared.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I would say that my finishing move needs to move off of here to here. I don't really like that, so. Our Hammer of Wrath we're going to put on my T keybind instead of Shift Mouse Wheel Up because it's just too hard to do Shift Mouse Wheel Up. Feels awkward. Let's see how we do against this guy. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move that. I don't like that either.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
See that? Divine toll. The gods have told for you, my friend. They have told for you. I don't know. It feels. I mean, you can see I ain't doing shit for damage. Look at that. I'm like 6.8. I was really hoping that my damage would be better than that, but my damage is straight up garbage. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Feels like I can take damage pretty well. Like, I'm pretty tanky. I just can't do any damage. But, you know, that may change. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. If nobody's going to grab the damage amplifier, I'll grab it. If nobody's going to grab the DA, I will. Let's do this. I hope this person doesn't get killed if I leave them by themselves. Well, we got quite a few stuff going on here. Well. Ah, wrong button. That guy just ran off. He's like, man, I'm out of here. Hey, look, 9.4 million. Hey, we're starting to do some damage. Maybe our damage isn't so bad after all. Hey, that's exciting. I was really worried that it was bad, but hey, I'm moving up, so that's good. It's weird though. There's so many abilities on the paladin. I mean, there's a lot of skills, so I have to really figure out, what abilities to use and, in what order and all that.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Okay, this is not going well. Yeah. I was like, that's not going well. My healing's not good either. I can see here my healing's only coming at 5.6% against these other people, so that's not really great. I was screwing up on my rotations. I have so many skills. I don't even know what to use, so I'm still trying to figure it out. I just started playing Protection Paladin today. I mean, I played this class a little bit, but like today really is me trying to play this class again and figure out how to be good with it. So you have to bear with me while I'm trying to figure this shit out. Looks like the game's pretty much over, unfortunately. I guess we can have, what is this? Is this a devastation? I don't know. Oh no, see. Oh my god, no. I thought I was doing okay on damage. Holy shit, 13 million damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we were not dead last on damage, but we were way down on damage. Plus, we have to take into account that I am only level 72, and a lot of people in the battleground are probably a lot higher level than me, which will account for a big difference in damage. But yeah, I think. Oh, and I wasn't using my biggest damage increase, which is Sentinel. So just my keybinds. I don't know. This is control. Let me check my keybinds real quick. Options, keybinding. All right, so control mouse wheel down, which is okay, I guess. So we don't have a trinket? Yeah, let's fix that. Heirlooms. Let's go ahead and create a trinket. And strength crit, strength versatility. Eh. Key bindings. Okay, I was wrong about this. Let's put this back the way I had it. All right. I don't like the keybind for tier. I mean, it's not horrible. I guess we'll leave it for now. All right. That 149k, that's healing though. Damage done. So the goal, what we want to get to when we're at level 80 is if we can, because like what my protection warrior is doing is around 400k DPS. So if we could just get, if we could do more than 400k with a protection paladin, that would be nice. I'd be happy with that. Of course, my protection warrior has really, really good gear currently. Oh, wow. Battleground Q popped pretty quickly. And we should have got a casket. Yep. And what did we get? Frontline shoulders. The Aurora and some sort of a weapon. Redoubt. Okay, this is probably an upgrade. 460, 463. I gain haste versatility. But I lose some string. Yeah, it's not an upgrade. 460, not an upgrade. What is this? Study. Mining. 460 and... Nope, nothing is really an upgrade. This is level 74, 71, and level 80, level 80. All right. I'm still not quite sure what... Okay, so while wielding a holy bulwark, gain absorb shield for 80% of your max health and an additional 2%. Last 20 seconds. Become a sacred weapon after use. Alright. This blinds, trinket. See if we can assist. Oh, everybody's going mid. Shit. Well, I guess we're not gonna have a problem getting mid. Let's take a look, see how it goes. I feel like my chair is not hot enough. Yeah, that feels a little better. Maybe?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Griffith? Yeah, my Prot Warrior does really well. You know, she does well in BGs to a point. Like I can pretty much solo almost any class. Like my Prot Warrior goes one on one versus anybody, and she's almost always going to win. You know, 1v1. The problem is her damage is too low, so like in like large fights. But yeah, I haven't tried Paladin Tech. You said it's complete garbage. Yeah, I've kind of think I think I did read that somewhere. But yeah. But the thing is, my protection warrior right now is done for this week. She can't really get anything else. She's already got all her conquest weapons. She's almost got full conquest gear. She's just missing a couple items like trinkets and shit, like upgraded trinkets and whatnot. We got like a 5 cap here, but we'll do the protection pound just for fun. I do feel like it's like the damage is. Like the healing on the thing that's nice about the warrior is the healing is so good and the movement. Like your movement on the warrior is amazing. Like being able to take down a mage is pretty impressive, you know. What is with this rogue's like heals? Why is this rogue like healing so much? You see that, man? Here. Yeah, the movement on the warrior is so incredibly good. Like I said, any class that can take down a frost mage is a class that has some serious mobility, and I can actually take out frost mages. You know what I mean? I don't go with Colossus, but I've tried Colossus, and I just haven't been able to get it to push more damage. Like I said, my damage on Protection Warrior with most of my builds is really only pushed about 400k, you know, per second. I've tried Colossus. I'm probably just not doing it right, to be honest. But I haven't really done a lot more damage with it. But I haven't, like I said, I still am working on playing around with Colossus. I do 2 different builds. One I call Thunderlord and one I call Dragon Charge. That's the 2 builds. That's what I call them anyway. Hey, Griffith, you've seen my Protection Warrior, haven't you? Have you not seen my Protection Warrior? Man, you should. I crush people on my Protection Warrior. Protection Warrior is really fun. If they would increase the DPS by about 20-30%, it'd be completely viable, like really viable. You know, Blizzard doesn't like protection, doesn't like tanks and BGs, which I just don't understand, to be honest, but whatever.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, you can see there, like, there just isn't, there's no really big on-demand heals. Like, I mean, just for example, look how bad, although I really wasn't in situations in this battleground where I needed to heal myself, but look at that healing, 5.4 million healing. It's like, what? Right? I don't know, like, Whenever I've tested out Colossus, maybe like I said, maybe I'm doing the build wrong. Whenever I've used it, like it has not really bursted as much. Yeah, I just don't feel like it just doesn't really burst. Like I haven't seen the burst be like a lot more than like my other builds. You know, when I played it out. But like I said, maybe I'm not doing it right. You know, like if I go to my warrior here. But yeah, the paladin, it definitely is lackluster so far. But I love paladins. I'm a big fan of paladins, so definitely something I wanted to try out, you know. But like, here. Like this is my Thunderlord build. If I go with, I don't know, Dragon Ram. And we clear the damage meter here. So I'm just going to charge in. And you see right there, I'm doing, you know, I'm doing like 400 and, you know, 450k damage a second, right? Which is like my rotation. If I go with, let's see, is it Pearl's Girl? I'm not sure what I called the one with. So you'll have to tell me. I've got you know, Demolish. I've got Bone Shaker. You know, I've got Veteran Vitality. You know, maybe total damage prevented by Ignore Pain. Tide of Battle. What else we got? So here I've got Arterial Bleed. Colossal Might increases damage of your rend and deep wounds. The only thing I could say is I don't have 2 out of 2 on Bloodborne, which is going to increase our damage. And I don't, you know, our bleed damage a little bit. I'm not sure what we could drop. We could just drop Spell Block, but Spell Block, you know, that's for survivability purposes. Bolster, Last Stand cooldown is reduced. And these are just like other things that help keep us alive. Here, like we could definitely drop Impenetrable Wall. Well, no, I don't like dropping that one. See, there's a lot of things I don't like to give up, you know, because I've played with them enough. I mean, if we want, let's say we just dropped that and grab this, just to test this out really quick. So let's see, what have we got? So you're doing 4 and 3. So let's try it. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know when to actually use Demolish, right? You can see there it did like 1.4. And there's a weak ore here that's fucking up. Colossal Might. I don't even know what this... You said you take what? You take the 4 extra strength based on your armor. That's... Yeah, right here. Armor to teeth. Yeah. So you use it... Yeah, but isn't there something that actually increases the damage of Demolish? Let me see. I thought I saw something... Yeah, Colossal Might, right? So basically, Colossal Might increases the damage dealt by your Demolish by 10%, and it stacks up to 10 times. So, and you get stacks of Colossal Might by using Revenge. Shield Slam critical strikes grant additional stack. Well, we're not going to get a lot of critical strikes because I don't have really good crit. Shield Slam Revenge damage increased. Colossal Might now stacks up to 10 times if you would gain. The problem is, how do we get it? Okay, Shield Slam and Execute grants. See, here it is. Shield Slam and Execute grant a stack of Colossal Might, and Revenge grants a stack of Colossal Might when it strikes 3 or more targets. So basically, Shield Slam and Execute. But it takes so long to build it up. Now, if you're going to go into Armor to the Teeth, what are we going to give up? I mean, we could probably give up. Could probably give up this, and I think a lot of people get rid of Bitter Immunity. Just but there's a couple different things you could dump, really. You don't run the movement speed, which would be what, this one? Yeah, but you don't run the fast footwork? Well, if we don't run that, then why are we not able to get down into these? Spend more points to restore the talent. How am I not able to get 2 here? It's got to be something off the bottom of the tree. I've got to drop something down here to get, like, no. I mean, do you have Avatar? Maybe you don't have Unstoppable Force. Yeah, maybe you don't have that. I don't know. Let's try this real quick. Probably stamina. Well, I can't reduce the stamina because then I can't get to Avatar. Yeah, you have to have Avatar. There's no way. I mean, you gotta have Avatar. So if we charge... Now, do we have... Does it increase our damage, though? Let's see. Yeah. All right. So we got a charge, demoralizing shout, and unfortunately, this is keybound into my ignore pain, so it's kind of weird.
Lovely.
So you can see, like, so my point being, just in that little opener, we used, like, we just did a basic opener, we used Demolish, we only did like 400k damage, right? Like, so that opener there didn't really do any more damage than my regular, you know, two other builds, right? So did you notice that? It still wasn't any more damage. Now, does it do more damage over time? I don't know. 8.82 million. So let's go back to Dragon Ram. And let's reset this. So we did what, 8.82 million? Just doing a basic, like, opening a rotation. We got 25 seconds. Yeah, but I mean, with the Protection Warrior, with my Protection Warrior, dude, I crush people. Like, I don't, like, blow people away, but, like, it's funny. Like, I kill, like, I can take on Unholy DKs. I can take about the only characters I run into that I struggle with is usually elemental shamans or sometimes mages, but almost any class 1v1 I usually pretty much win. Blood DKs, I mean, there's certain blood DKs that I can't kill, but they can't kill me either, so it's just like a stalemate. You see right there, we did about 480 DPS per second. Now let's see if now we still have all our stuff. Let's see what the total damage is. Looks like the total damage isn't going to be as enough though, isn't much. But I think I was hitting longer. But you can see I was around 480k per second. You know, so it was about the same. So yeah, I've played with I have played with all pretty much every build I could think of, and I like the build that I'm using. You know. But I haven't done a Protection Paladin 80. See, so you said that Protection Paladin sucks, but have you done it at 80 though? That's the thing. I don't know how good. I think the thing I see with the Protection Paladin is just the survivability isn't there. Like the thing with the warrior is you have so much bloody leech. You know, it's the leech that really does it. Like if you look down this tree, most of the Protection Paladins. Mitigation, I mean, you have a lot of heals, but they're just, you know, they're different abilities that you have to use. And when those abilities are on cooldown, for example, you can only cast Word of Glory so often. You know, there's certain things you can do, but when those abilities are on cooldown, you know, you're just not going to be able to regenerate health as much. Yeah. If I reset this, now we don't have healing done. I'm just trying to see if these guys can actually do damage to me. So, like, you know, like IA tier reduces damage I take, right? Now my consecration actually heals me a little bit, so we get a little bit of healing from consecration. Other than that, we basically have to, you know, just use our holy power to cast Word of Glory. But you can see Word of Glory healed me. It's a pretty strong heal, though. I don't know. I haven't played Protection Paladin anywhere near enough to get a sense of, to really understand how to play it correctly. So that's part of the problem. You know, I don't really know the class well enough yet. But I don't feel like the health regen is as good.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Just trying
You
to.
can kiss your ass goodbye.
See, like if I try to regen health, I can't do it fast enough. Yeah, so we have. It doesn't seem to be much of a cooldown on Word of Glory, though. It is. Yeah, there is no cooldown. It's just as long as you have the holy power. So I would say that since it seems to be your strongest source of healing, I would definitely probably go down a Sanctified Wrath path. Let's see what we got here. Getting the wrong fucking buttons here. What's the cooldown? Sentinel. Does nothing reduce the cooldown? Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Holy bulwark. We're wielding holy bulwark. What does sacred weapon do? While wielding a sacred weapon, your spells and abilities have a chance to deal additional damage. Effect is increased when sacred weapon strikes a single target. Let's try, like, you know what we can try? We can try practicing on the raid dummy or whatever, which is probably gonna get us killed. I'm flying the wrong direction. I don't know where I'm going. It's like, where are you going, Julian? Yeah, this is the one that does damage to us, so let's see.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Okay, we actually lasted a lot longer than I thought I would. Because these Dungeoneer training dummies actually do quite a bit of damage. So, not too bad. What was... Alright, let's try this again.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ooh. Almost died there. Not bad, though. I think the survivability there is better than I thought it would be. Better than I thought it would be. I thought I was going to get crushed by that Dungeoneering training dummy.
can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ugh. Urgh. That's just me not knowing my keybinds very well. I shouldn't have died there, but I was just not comfortable with my keybinds. Not comfortable with my abilities yet. It's too much like thinking and hitting the wrong buttons. Did a lot of clicking the wrong things there. Really? That was a waste of my avenging wrath.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah, it was too much the fucking Shadow Priest killing me from a distance. That's the difference between the Protection Paladin and the Protection Warrior. The Warrior, if I was on the Warrior, I could have just charged, like, immediately, like, heroic leapt or charged the Priest and basically interrupted and basically just taken her out. But Protection Paladin takes you longer to move around and get to targets, unfortunately.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Nothing wrong.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, look at that, 8.1 million damage. It's like, are you kidding me? Seriously? Like, my damage is so bad. Oh man, that's so bad. My damage is so bad, dude. Oh wow. Again, I mean, once you get to higher levels, it could change. I remember playing on the Protection Warrior at this level. I was getting my ass handed to me too, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be completely awful at 80, but it's not looking promising. From what I've heard, the Guardian... I don't know. Guardian Druid's hard to kill. Guardian Druid's hard to kill. Very hard to kill. Blood DK is impossible to kill. A Blood DK that's really geared, knows how to play his class is pretty much almost impossible.
We have a tight schedule.
I didn't grab the quest.
I have calibrated my
I don't think there's any. Let's see. Now getting this stuff, getting the low level is going to be easy.
return and peruse my inventory again.
How much honor do I have? Let's see. Player versus player, 2,800. Yeah, the healing is so bad. Yeah, 30k. I wish I knew what my protection warrior was doing at level 72. Wow, this is crap, man. Crapola. Same, man. Same. Same, same, same. Okay. Okay. So that's about the most damage I can eke out. Is that. So what we're doing now is we're using our Avenger Shield, and then we can follow that up with our Shield of the Righteous. It hits a little bit harder. Especially if our Avenger Shield hits multiple targets. And if we buff ourselves with Sentinel, and also we're using Warrior of the Light, which increases the damage to Shield of Righteousness as well. So that plus 30% increased damage with this, plus the decreased damage of this by 20% increases the damage over Shield of Righteousness by 50%, and possibly all the way up to like 90%. If it hits like 3 targets. Still though, it feels very... What about single target? Where's the one? This one here. I want to get this one too, if possible. I don't think I can though. Oh. Yeah, do that. Give that a go.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. can kiss your ass goodbye.
That's a lot. My screen rotation is way too fast. It's like way too fast. My screen was flying all over the place.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Damn. Damage that guy does. Holy crap. Look at how crappy my damage is. Okay, so healing. We are starting to do a little bit more healing. It's still crappy, but a little bit better. Still crappy.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
14 million healing, but only 9.6 million damage. It's kind of sad that I'm out DPSing a warrior though. And that's gotta be a healer. So I definitely, okay, so looking at the rotations, the one thing, it feels like holy power generation is the key. We need to generate holy power, and we need to generate as fast as possible. Because it's the only way we can push up our survivability is by generating holy power. So we need to look at anything that's going to increase our holy power generation. There, generates 1 holy power. Each holy power spent reduces, okay. After you spend 20 holy power, okay. Holy power spending abilities have a 50% chance to make your next holy power spending ability free. So we would definitely want to grab that. But what do we want to give up to get to it? But I think we definitely want to grab Divine Purpose. And let's see, what else? Each holy power you spend has a 5% chance to cause your consecration to flare up. No, we don't care about that. Guessing holy power ability. For each holy power cast, your consecration deals... for each holy power ability cast, your next consecration deals 39% damage, healing immediately split across. Okay. Generates 1 holy power. Max 2 charges. We could go with a Blessed Hammer, even though I've never been a big fan of Blessed Hammer. We don't do as much damage, but we generate holy power faster, I think. Every 3 shields of the righteous makes your next word of glory cost no holy power. Okay, we definitely are going to want to go with that as well. Holy power abilities reduce the remaining cooldown of Ancient Wrath Guardian Mage Kings. Each 3 holy power you spend reduces the cooldown of our Defender and Divine Shield. Now, I think Divine Purpose is really good. So I think we can get rid of that and grab Divine Purpose. Hmm. So maybe this will be more survivable, but it's not gonna. I'm sure my DPS dropped. I'm sure it's not gonna compete with Protection Warrior. Let's find out. Hmm. Yeah. We'll take a look and see how much more survivability we have with Blessed Hammer. Blessed Hammer I don't really care for, but it does. I do feel like you generate more rage. Or sorry, more holy power. More holy charges with it. I don't know what quest I just picked up. Okay.
Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friends. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry before Oozjax gets to them. To do that, you'll have to stick close to the mine carts and grab hold of the shiny crystal in the center of the tracks. Let's get to it.
So Blizzard definitely hates tanks in PvP. They hate him so much that other people like people have this. People are so stupid they don't understand that like tanky builds, their MMOs are fantastic for PvP, and the fact that tanks aren't good in PvP here is just really bad.
I see a crystal down in the mine. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
Where's the healer?
gems as we can carry before Oozjax gets to them. I see a crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it. Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friends. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry before Oozjax gets to them. I see a crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
Still, damage sucks. My damage sucks so bad, man. My damage is so awful. But oh well.
One of our carts is loaded up. Make sure that it reaches its destination.
Did the other team give up already?
Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friends. Our job today, gather as many minerals and gems as we can carry before Oozjax gets to them. Welcome to the Deep Hall Ravine, friends. I see a crystal down in the mines. Grab it before Oozjax gets to it.
How do I fucking move this window around? Weird.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. can kiss your ass goodbye.
At least my healing is starting to go up a little bit, but man, DPS on Protection Paladin sucks, the big one. But we get a new hero talent. If you bestow an armament upon an ally, you also gain its benefit. When an armament fades from you, the cooldown of lay on hands is reduced. Enemies within 8 yards of Hammer of Justice's target are slow. That's totally crap. While wielding an armament, the duration of fear, yeah, that's better. If you bestow an armament upon an ally, if you bestow an armament upon yourself, and your ally also gains a benefit. And these talents are shit. Steed of Glory, while active, you become immune to movement and pairing effects, and you know. Let's grab this one. When healed by an ally, allies within your aura gain 2%. That's crap. Guarded by light, flash reduce. Okay. So the weird part is we're winning, right? So if we look at statistics, player versus player, battlegrounds. I played 19 battlegrounds. I've won 12 of them. So we're 12-7. But yeah, Protection Paladin's kind of, so far it feels pretty bad. Can't compete with the warrior. Let's see what else we got. So I may try a different class as well this week. I'm not sure. The one class I have been toying around. It was funny that Griffith said he didn't like Rogue. One class I've been toying around with possibly playing is Rogue. I played Beastmastery Hunter. I didn't really care for it that much. The damage is it's like killing people both to death by 1,000 cuts. You don't do like burst damage at all. You just kind of do like this crazy like sustain damage. But it's not bursty, so it just didn't feel great. Marksman Hunter, of course, is good, but I don't really like Marksman playstyle. And Survival Hunter just feels clunky. Don't really want to play a caster, so I'm really relegated to melee. And I don't really ever play monks. Don't really play enhancement shamans that much. And I tried DK, wasn't really digging it. So that doesn't leave a whole lot of options. Demon Hunter, I've never really liked Demon Hunter that much. Ret Paladin. The two classes right now that I'm thinking about playing, possibly just to try them out, is Feral Druid. Honestly, Feral Druid and Rogue. And out of the two, I think Feral Druid is probably more appealing. But I haven't played Druid in so long. Be a big learning curve. But anyways, might try that out tomorrow. We'll see. I'll catch you guys later, man. Hope everybody's having a good one. And I'll see you next time. You think Rogue is badass? Well, yeah, Rogue. It's Rogue or Feral Druid. They're both good. I mean, they're both really good in PvP right now. I do like... I don't know. Maybe I'll do Rogue. But I'll have to do some research, because I have more experience playing Rogue than I do Feral, I can tell you that. I've played Rogue a lot more. So, you know. I definitely have more experience playing Rogue. But yeah, tomorrow we'll give it a go. We'll try it out tomorrow. We'll create a rogue from level 1. Level 1, we'll level up to 70. You know, I leveled this hunter from level 1 to 70 pretty quick. It only took me like, I don't know, like 4 days maybe. I leveled this warrior from level 1 to 70. And, like, I think all of these, like, I think, like, this warrior... No, this warrior I didn't. This one I already had. But this warrior I leveled from 1 to 80. This hunter 1 to 70. And there was another warrior I leveled to 70, but I deleted her. So I've leveled one warrior to 80, one warrior to 70, and a hunter to 70 so far in this expansion. And I think I leveled a DK to 21. As far as I got. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later, man. Catch you next time, man. Peace out.